Hey guys, I'm back, and today we'll be making episode 3 of Planet Coaster. I fixed those umbrellas like I said I would and moved this entrance back a little bit because I was going to do like a Roman, like I said, Roman area, but in the entrance it was going to be a huge dome like like the Parthenon. I didn't make it custom like I usually do. I just used the simple lime plaster walls. But I still thought it looked pretty good for now because it's not going to be the final thing, definitely. But I didn't have any ideas for what I could make it into now. But at the top, I was going to put a monorail station. So it would be like useful for the guests in a way, not just for looks. So yeah, that's that. So right there I just used the stone pillars, moved them back a little bit to make it look a little bit like Rome. Use the stucco pillars, I think. Not really sure. And I just kept going on with that, just making it look more three-dimensional. It is a little bit repetitive, but I'm not really worried about that right now because this is like the basic thing of our park. I'm not really sure if I'm going to use the whole map. I'm most likely not, but yeah, I was kind of planning for it to be pretty small at the start, so yeah, it's probably going to be pretty small. So to fill these green areas out, I just went for kind of the path. I gridded it and put some path there. I knew the subway station would have fit there, or the monorail, so then I put it on top of the dome thing. I'm not really sure what to call it, so I guess I'm just gonna call it the Parthenon. I just put a little clock there to make it look a little more realistic, and so when the guests walk in, they know what time they entered. Yeah, so I put these paths down to fill that out, and I put an ATM and a med station, or one of those first aid stations there, so if they got hurt as soon as they walked in or as they were exiting, they could go heal themselves. I was thinking about putting a chief booth there, but it didn't really work, so I put an ATM there just in case if the guests forgot their wallet in their car or something. So I was gonna put kind of a path area behind that where you couldn't see it, just because I was planning to put a ride there later on. Yeah, so here I put a platform, I gridded it just to make it a little bit nicer. Yeah, I couldn't figure out how to do it to place the entrance, but at the end I figured out how to click on the station. Pretty dumb of me right there, but kind of forgot how to. It was pretty hard getting these paths in clean, but I did get to it at the end because the entrance and the exit are at the same level, so it was pretty hard getting it to work right. So at the end, I just made it go to the right. Kind of looked better to me. It made it kind of look like the guests were walking on the building. So yeah. I'll probably put some more trees and stuff later, but I didn't do that now, just to cover up all the rectangles that didn't look right. So yeah. I put one of those air heater things right there to cover up the ATM because it was kind of bothering me. Put some windows to clean it up a little bit, make it look nicer. Now, to get rid of the square on the square roof on the top, I put some of the curved ones there, and to kind of hide the monorail station. And this clock was really frustrating because I forgot to turn on the auto snap, so it was kind of crooked. But that's fine. Then I went to use the frosting to make kind of a side design for each of the windows on the wall there. Copy pasted it, put it on each one. It doesn't make that much of a difference because the windows are really small, but it still makes it look better when you're looking at the guest view. I'll probably put a balcony on it in the next episode, but I didn't get to doing that this episode. So I kind of wanted to make this park look really realistic, so I went to the left of my park and started making a parking lot type thing by using the basic shapes, the big rectangles, and later on I'll make some cars to fit there. But right now I just wanted to get that done so I could copy paste it in to my park over and over again later. So now that that's done, I wanted to get some of these rocks in, make it look nicer, put some foliage right there and some dead bushes, just made it fit the theme. So now also with that done, I wanted to put in the custom curb. So I rotated that into the ground and made it like a really dark brown. And it was actually pretty simple to do this. So maybe if you guys were making a park, you could put it in yours like this. Because in the last park I was practicing this, and the paths were way too far apart, so the curve I made was more than one layer to the left and right. So yeah. Just checking on the staff here to get rid of the litter on the trash cans, paying them more so they wouldn't lose their happiness. And then once that was done, I wanted to put a ride in. So I put these teacups in. With the colors just made it kind of fit nicely. I didn't know if this bug was still in where you deleted the things and it was in the small path that you made was there still on the shops, but it didn't work, so I just made my own. Made this as close as I could to the ride as possible. Opened it. I was checking to see if the peeps would actually start coming, but I realized it wasn't connected for some reason, so I just connected that. People still weren't coming, and I didn't know why. But then now they started flooding in. To cover that up, I kind of wanted to start making a building, just the base of it. It's not going to be the final thing. I just started placing some random walls down just to give me a base for what I could do next. And yeah, that's kind of what the paths are going to look like at the end. It's going to be hidden from the main plaza, so when you walk in, you wouldn't see it. It was kind of hard getting this up here, but at the end, it kind of got it to connect. but it was kind of crooked. So I kind of want to start branching out these paths, and after this is done, the episode will be over. So I hope you guys have a nice day today. Hope this park is gonna be pretty good in the future, and see you next video.